almost stolen, is stolen by Gary Harris. Now Anthony Black will shoot a three. Sails it way off. Here come the Lakers with that 4-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Missed opportunity there. A wide open three for Reeves. He missed it. Rebounded by Black. Wagner up the right wing. Crosses over, gets into the lane. Off the glass and in.
It's a nice job. I'm not able to stay one-on-one with Franz.
Makes it a 2-point game. Doncic on the bench. Dalton Knecht has checked in. A rookie from Tennessee. This is Reeves on the attack. Well defended by Wagner. Rebounded by Black. Magic 3-on-3, now 4-on-3. Harris to Isaac. Corner three. J.I. no good. Hachimura with the rebound for the Lakers. Orlando 3 of 15 from 3-point range. Austin Reeves. Swings it to Hachimura. Back to Reeves against Isaac. Backing in. Rejected by Isaac. His second block shot of the game. De Silva to Wagner. Wagner at the top of the 3-point line. Black knifing in on James. Tosses it up high. It's no good. Rebounded by Jackson Hayes. Lakers with the ball in that 2-point lead. The 3-point shot is a beauty by Dalton Knecht, averaging about 10 points per game. Wagner in the paint, fires it up, no good. Well contested. Rebound by James. Pitch ahead to Knecht. His lob touched everybody in the room, I think.
Oh man, it was. I had so much I wanted to get out. You know, I spent most of my life with a big smile on my face with no mustache and no hair.
You and I were talking about it earlier. You were 18 years old when you come in here, the #1 pick out of Southwest Atlanta Christian, and just a small school. You mentioned that it was kind of like you came out of a bubble into Orlando as an 18-year-old in the NBA with all of the #1 pick notoriety and all of that, the money, the fame. It had to be quite an adjustment for a young fella like yourself.
Oh man, you know, it's crazy because I'm still getting adjusted to, you know, there's so many things that happen in this life.
That's a nice play by De Silva, taking it away from LeBron James and lays it in.
Have you had a chance, Dwight, to watch this this young Magic team? You know, watch Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner?
Well, earlier in the season, I had
the big boy.
There's not an ounce of fat on that 290 there.
On the Magic. It's crazy.
And he's 22 years old.
22. Big impact on my career, head coach, and the things he would talk to us about. I'll never forget the first day we had a practice. He took us to put us up. He took us to the top of the arena. This is where all the real fans sit. This is where the people who can't afford the big tickets, this is where they're going to sit. And, you know, at that young age, I didn't really understand what he was talking about. But from playing in the game for so long, I'm just grateful to, you know, have Johnny Davis was one of those coaches where he would
tell the quote that he get
party goers on our
Sure.
It's surprising to hear that.
You know, a lot of older guys.
Yep.
And Miami. And Johnny Davis, he sits us everybody down and he says, all right, listen, everybody, we're about to head down to Miami. I just got one thing to say to you. Don't let Miami seduce you.
And you're well-traveled through your career, but you never played for the Miami Heat.
I never played for
That's what I love about
Miami Heat. There was a time Gilbert Arenas just came out and said they wanted to trade.
Yep.
But just to go to Miami, I was like, no, sir.
What a shot point. His ability to get to the basket and finish. It's
such the game is so different now than, you know, it just seemed like it was 3 years ago, 5 years ago. But to see someone like Paolo do what he's able to do, You wouldn't think because of his size he'll be able to move and you know, be so athletic, but I really love watching.
Suction truck. But would you give that a bell or a buzzer?
I would give that a bell.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a lot of hard work. He traveled. Johnny Davis, 19 straight. So why would you put this on us, Johnny Davis? I saw the video right there. They just showed our Eastern Conference Finals championship.
That was something else. Banchero for three, no good.
But then it just seemed like it wasn't that much time, but at the same time it was.
As you look back, Carter missing an attempted dunk. Banchero with the ball.
Too small. I probably wouldn't have missed a lot of dunks. That was my forte.
Magic lead is 3. Dorian Finney-Smith, Hachimura chased off the three-point line.
My stuff, you know, you say, well, I would have did this. But again, those 8 years, man, were just so magical. So many great things happened throughout my time here. You know, you always wish you could go back and get it. So, you know, I'm just grateful that I was able to, 1, play, 2, be a part of this wonderful franchise. And but no, just to come back and, you know, be in this building is just an amazing feeling.
You also talked about your teammates, and that first year you and Jameer Nelson come in together. That's a
You know, he was someone who I could relate to because he was the closest one to my age. I didn't have a lot of people, but I had Jameer. And I was very thankful for him just being who he was. Always, you know, telling me the truth, always pushing me to be the best. And even when it was uncomfortable, he was able to tell me, and I'm very thankful for that.
And Caro with the turnover. The Lakers with the ball in a 1-point lead. Doncic. Finney-Smith, the three-point shot. It's good.
I wanted to tell Stan that I was very grateful for just the fact that he held me accountable night in and night out, which forced me to, you know, really become the person and the player that I am today.
Good stuff. Missed 3 by Carter, but an offensive rebound for the Magic. And muscles it in. Missed the shot, wanted a foul, but here come the Lakers.
Should have had a foul on that one.
Lakers up by 4. 4:19 left in the second quarter. We've got Dwight Howard with us, inducted into the Magic Hall of Fame earlier today. Gabe Vincent makes a shot, and the Lakers lead by 6.
Hall of Fame. Let people know. Coming up, you're a finalist for
Oh,
the
man.
Smith Hall of Fame.
Oh, man, that is so big. I've been playing basketball since the age of my whole life, and to actually now have an actual opportunity to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame, it is a real honor, and I'm so thankful to God for him giving me the ability to play this game at the highest level.
You're going to represent when you go in.
The Magic.
I just, you know.
I remember the battles against the LeBrons, the Kobes, the D-Wades, and you know, for those 8 years of being in Orlando, we really changed the culture and everything about this city.
You know, one of the great memories against San Antonio in February of '07. The inbounds pass.
The inbound pass to the dunk. Oh my God!
Is that one that stands out? And you had so many great moments. Does that still stand out for you?
It does stand out because it's Tim Duncan. It's Tim Duncan. Good. That boy is good.
Were you surprised the Lakers were able to get it?
I was very surprised for a second, but then I realized they had LeBron James on their team. So anything is possible with LeBron on your team. And they were very smart by getting someone like him who could, you know, basically do everything on the floor.
LeBron got the rebound, but then the Magic.
Coach told him to. I'll never forget that because, you know, the connection between me and Hito was amazing.
2 free throws for LeBron James. A 7-point lead is the biggest of the game. Had a 5-point lead earlier, but now the Lakers have wrestled control away. Under 2 minutes to go in a quarter. Wagner, pretty quiet first half for the Magic. Harder.
The dunk contest, it was Rashard McCants.
Yeah.
And he was explaining to a lot of people during the podcast that the dunk contest, we found this outfit on Party City. I had to cut the pants off and kind of like make it. And
all right, we're breaking news tonight. Right after the second quarter.
But actually, the person who told me to put a cape on for the dunk contest is Carlos Arroyo.
Championship team in 2020.
Yes.
How special was that for you to get an NBA title near the end of your career?
Well, the special, I was very grateful for that. You know, it's a very tough thing to do is to win the championship in this league. And playing with them and actually winning, you know, is once in a lifetime.
A couple of your former teammates out there, obviously LeBron, but KCP.
Yes,
was
KCP.
a big part of that as well.
Well, LeBron pulling